This lamb has the eyes of a human, a punctured heart, and is spewing blood into a chalice. And that's not even the craziest part of this painting. Because, wait, that's not the craziest part of the painting? No. This is a Jan van Eyck painting. There's definitely some crazy Adam, is that you? It is. And it's not only Adam, but both Adam and Eve, John the Baptist, the Virgin Mary here, and here again with the angel Gabriel. There's God or Christ as King, St. Livinus, St. Stephen, angels, knights and priests. Heck, there are even the patrons of the artwork itself. Hundreds upon hundreds of individually detailed characters painted to perfection on 24 wooden frame sections of his largest ever artwork, the Ghent altarpiece. A masterpiece that tells the tale of man's original sin and Christ's sacrifice to redeem us all. And yet, while the immense scale is mind-boggling in every sense of the definition, and the narrative is rich and spectacular in every possible way, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, that compares to zooming into Adam's leg and seeing each and every individual hair. Or his hands, where the Flemish master paints his skin with such an attention to detail, you can clearly make out the indistinguishable bluish-coloured veins of his hand. Van Eyck paints a choir with such mastery, you can almost tell which of these figures is the alto, soprano, tenor and bass. You can see exactly which notes this angel is playing, and look at the garment on her. A blend of sparkling gold and deep velvety blackish brown, so perfectly planned you can feel every single individual piece, and the floor? To the average viewer, a bit of information that would be lost to the eye. But to Jan van Eyck, it's a painting within a painting. And can we talk about the woodwork for a second? Modern machines couldn't dream of an item with such depth, and while we can say definitively that Van Eyck was a mortal man, it's impossible to rule out that the man was obsessive. Because here is a perfectly lit building, that is, outside of this window, that's casting a perfect beam of light onto this wall, which is located in a room behind this pillar, and it has nothing to do with this scene of the Virgin Mother's Immaculate Conception. And yet, in the eyes of arguably the greatest technician in the history of painting, it matters. Atmosphere matters. And if it's not going to be perfect, then why paint it? And if you're not willing to put the time into painstakingly detailing these gems and these pearls that took into account the lighting of the very church the painting was going into, and you're not going to hide secret symbols about sacrifice and salvation in a tapestry element no larger than 1 centimetre tall, why even bother? Because while you might not notice it on your first look, Van Eyck knew that eventually somebody would. And when they did, it would be crazy.